guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. So today I am heading down to my mum's to collect her car. Her car has been giving her awful trouble and it keeps discharging the battery, and the mechanics, the local mechanics down there have, sorry, excuse Mr. T on the bed having a nap. The mechanics down there have said they've swapped out the battery. They can't find the problem, that it has to go back to the main Fiat dealer. So I found a Fiat dealer. There was one in Limerick and there's one in Dublin. There is one in Sligo and stuff, but I needed one where I could take her car off her, drop it in and still have my car here so I could continue working. So I'm going down today. Now the plan is I'm going to get a taxi at about 2:45 to the Red Cow. I'm going to get the Lewis from the Red Cow down to Houston Station, get the train down to Galway, and then from there we're going to get a bus out through Connemara and get to Clifton. I don't know, I think it's 9:30 tonight. It's only 12:30 at the moment, so I'm just about to hop in the shower. I've just come in, I've changed back into just older clothes because I was cleaning and changing beds and stuff. So I want to go in, have my shower, get myself ready, pack my bag. Even though I'm only going down overnight, I actually want to pack my lunch for eating on the way, a coffee, my slippers. I always carry my slippers, but I got a new bag. I'm not sure if I told you about the new bag. Wait till I get the new bag. So this is the new bag. I actually got it in America. It's a London Fog 15-inch underseat cabin bag. So that's one of the reasons I got it, is it's handy. The other thing reason I got it was because it has a handle and it's on wheels. Mr. T, they're handles. Okay, I'll make them short again. But it also holds quite a lot without holding too much, if you know what I mean. So you can't pack crap into it. But I'll just give you a quick. It has two side pockets in there. In there I have my tripod for my camera and a spray, a sanitizer spray. And in the other side I have nothing at the moment. So it has the two side pockets. It has a front pocket here, just the very front of it, which would hold passports, anything like that that you need. Actually has my boarding tickets in it from Aer Lingus. Anyway, so that's in there. It does have a small pocket here across the top where you can slide something into. I don't know what you put in there. And then it has the main pocket, which is this guy here. And as you can see, it is very, very well packed from going down to my mum and up and down to Haley. So in it, I know I have two things of porridge, because I always normally in here have a travel mug. And if I'm going anywhere, get stuck anywhere, you don't mind asking a garage for a drop of hot water. And I just put that in and I eat it out. This here is this zips down. We have another pocket here where you can put, I don't know, stuff you'd need access to. Another pocket there. And then this is the main pocket. Hang on, someone's ringing me. Sorry, that was my mother ringing me just to make sure I'm coming down. So then in the main compartment, this zips down to give us full access. Now I don't know what we're going to find in here, because this is the last time I went down. So let's turn it this way, maybe. It'll be easier. So in here I have my toiletries bag, which is quite a big bag. Like, it's not a small little one, but I keep that always packed. My current book, which I keep saying I'm going to get back into reading, which I haven't. I pull out, read a page or two, and that's it. So that one. I have my slippers that I bring with me everywhere. They're actually normally in the side pocket that's empty. I have my spare pair of runners here, so they fit in. And then I have this bag here, which is which holds all my clothes. Now, I don't know what we're gonna, I don't know what we're going to, Mr. T. Right, so in here, I've got my vitamins that I carry, which shouldn't really be in there. Get out of it. Get out. So I've got tops. I've got two tops, a bra, couple of pairs of knickers, three. I have 3 tops in there. So obviously there's lots of room if we needed to put in trousers or anything, but that holds that in there as well. So you can easily get 4 days of clothes, shoes, all in that bag, and it fits underneath the seat. Now I have seen them on Amazon, this bag. It's 107 or 108, 110 euro. I got it in America. I got it in Marshalls for $40. So happy out, like. But this is the bag I'm going to bring with me because I need to bring stuff down to my mum. So not bringing all those clothes because I'm only going down overnight. So I'm probably just going to bring my wash bag, my book, my slippers, maybe, and a change of top, I suppose. Be really all I need. Don't need much more than that. Right, let me get this packed and myself into the shower, and then we'll get ready to leave. All right, down the Lewis stop, the Red Cow. Getting the Lewis now to the train station and get the 4:30 train to Galway to figure out how to get my ticket. Beautiful sky. Hopefully it'll be a nice train journey down now. All right, Euston train station. Let's go try and find our train. Insomnia, Eason's, Brett the manager. So there's no platform yet. I don't know if you can see that up there. I'll stop walking for a sec. Up there, the Galway train. It's the first one on the platform, or the board. No platform yet. That's it there. Let's wait for our platform now and then we get on the train. We're at the back of the train station now. Up there's around Dublin. So this is the train ticket. So I'm on carriage F, seat 37. That's what we're looking for. I don't even know if it'll focus on it. So that's the time of the train and that's the price of the train. So we'll just have to see if we can find F37. Hope it's a window seat. Okay, so 15 minutes to the train. They've still not put up a platform, so everybody's stood up waiting to get their platform. So it's going to be a bit mental. They want 15 minutes or 10 minutes boarding. That's all they're going to give us, I'd say. Don't know why. Trains are sitting at the platform.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Alright guys, so we made it down to Galway. It is now 7:15. So coming down, the train was absolutely chockers, and yeah, didn't get a chance. I took a few clips out the window and that was about it. It was chocker-block. So I need to walk over now to the bus station. This is the train station and bus Éireann, but I need to walk over to CityLink and get the bus from over there. I'm actually boiling. The sun was beating in the window on the way down, so my face is all red. So I'm going to walk over. I've actually just stopped in Starbucks and got a strawberry and cream frappuccino. I did bring my coffee cup, which will keep it cold. Just means I've something to sip going out on the next bus out. So, happy days. I think people think I'm insane talking on me thing, but who cares? Just put me here because it's raining. Well, I'm underneath a big ledge of an old building, but it's drizzly, so just put me hair up. So yeah, so now we're going to get a bus all the way from Galway out to Clifton, be about an hour and a half. So I might try and have a doze on that one, I'd say. But yeah, so let me just walk it across here. Sorry, I am pulling my little case with me. So if I show you the train station, it's a lovely building actually. It's not really. I thought it was a nice building, but it's not really. But I have to find my way across. Well, it's out here. Not get hit with a bus. Right, I'm going to listen to some more of my positive affirmations and find the bus. So that's the train station there. I don't know if you can hear me now. And here's a bus coming in. Always the way. So, he's gone in there. But yeah, so this is where the buses go from in Galway and the trains, and then we're going to go across to CityLink and Go Bus, and that's their depots across the road. So that's where I'm going, but I'm going to stop and have a vape, I think, before I get there. I managed to get a Starbucks. You can see it in there. That is a strawberry frappuccino and cream. So that'll be for my journey out.
I've heard a story, I've heard it said, I've come to believe that love is a bet. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and sometimes it calls you right in the move. Come to my table, come to my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, bringing me fire, bringing me water, taking me high, taking me down. Give me your pretty, give me your messy, give me your happy, give me your sad. I may be staying, I may be going, I may be left, I may fall apart. Come to my table, come to my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, bringing me fire, bringing me water, taking me high, taking me down.
Good morning. It is now Thursday morning. I have just dropped my mum's car into the garage for the experts to have a look at. It's a bit worrying when you get there and you're telling them things you're seeing and they're going, no, that's not on your car, and I'm going, well, I'm looking at it on the car. So yeah, we'll see how it is. I think the general consensus is she doesn't drive the car enough, because everything in her car is run off a sensor. So be it the lights, the tires, the oil, the water, you name it, it has a sensor for it. But all these sensors need power. So she's not driving enough to keep the backup thing charged. It will eat into the battery. That is my thinking. And I'm fairly sure, I'm sure they'll come back to their car dealership. I'm pretty sure they'll come back with other problems, because that's what car dealerships do. But on the but side, I am pretty sure most of her problems on the battery is because she doesn't drive the car enough. Because I have had the car up for maybe near enough a week, just over a week, and I've left it sitting on my drive to try and see if the battery goes down, and it dropped one little thing, but that's because it was sitting on the drive. But it definitely didn't go down. So I think it's just the amount of driving she's doing is triggering all these computers into action, because after they shut down after a certain amount, and I think because she does so little driving, all the computers, we call them computers, I know they're chips and stuff, are all powering up, and then they're having to power down, but they're not getting the power to sustain them. Where, because I did a big long drive, they were fully charged, and then I didn't turn on the engine, so they weren't powering up to power back down, and using that power either. So I don't know, we'll wait to see what the experts have to say. I'm sure they'll come back and say there's some filter needs changing, and there's some other bit, as they do with every car they get in. A car never goes in, it goes, no, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what they have to say. It'll be interesting. But I have to collect the car at, I think it's 5 o'clock this evening. So this morning I dropped it down. I got a taxi home. Taxi was only, I think, €13, so I'm not too bad. I'll get a taxi back down. Right, as soon as I know what's happening with the car, I will update you. Alright guys, so it is a couple of days later. It's actually Saturday evening, and I have just had through the report from the garage. I collected the car, that was fine. He sort of went through it very quickly with me. He said, I'm still looking to get your prices, so I'll send you the full report. I thought, yeah, okay. Then he sent me the message and went, we can talk on Monday. I was like, okay. So got the car back. Anyone want to take a guess at the estimate of works that I've needed? I will tell you, hang on till I find this here somewhere. I will tell you what needs doing. Oh, there we go. So first fault is outside temperature sensor is faulty, new sensor required. So this is all in my mum's car. So anyone want to guess how much a new sensor for the outside of your car is to tell you the temperature? Now I said to him, I said, but surely, like, that's not important if it's new. Oh, he said it's very important. I thought, how? It's an outside temperature. She can stick her hand out the window and know the temperature. Like, if it's raining, it's raining, or if it's hot, she'll stick her hand out the window and go, oh, it's hot. And he said, oh, no, it's all to do with the outside temperature feeds back into the engine and tells the engine what the outside temperature is, and then it adjusts the temperature of the engine accordingly. Now, I ain't no mechanic, but that to me sounds a bit like bollocks, excuse my French. But anyway, hey ho. So that's what they said is wanted. Aircon, heating, ventilation system, new sensor required. €393.85 is what they want for the outside temperature. Yeah, right. So then internal conditions. Let's have a read of this, lad. So this is to do with the inside of the car. The radio is discharging the 12-volt battery. New radio is required. Battery voltage is low and causing the draw to flatten the battery. Should be driven more to charge battery. Okay, now I did say to him, can you disconnect the battery? Thinking, well, she doesn't listen to the radio. She only goes from here to town and back again. She could do without a radio. He said, yes, of course I can disconnect the radio. I said, okay, well, let's do that and we'll see if that stops the battery flattening. So he did that. I lost all the display. I lost the noise, you know when you turn on your indicator? I lost the noise where it goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Lost that. Lost the ability to see whether my lights were on or off. And then there was a load of like the battery gauge, other things in the car. I lost all them. So I said to him, I said, how am I meant to know if I'm indicating? I didn't know if the indicator lights were working. I actually had to stop him on the street and say to him, my indicator is indicating. And he was like, oh, they're all on the one plug. Right, fine. So how much do you think they want for a new radio? Car radio. €939.78. Now, I'm not saying these are dear prices or low prices or whatever. I am so out of touch with this. To me, it sounds astronomical. But that's me. I haven't put a new radio in a car in a very long time. And it's not like she's a boy racer and she needs the big subwoofers or anything, you know what I mean? Unless my mum's going around raving. Anyway, that's another question. So then we have our last, that's only two things. So we have a final thing. Now this is important, and her own mechanic did say that this could be the fault. This is what he was thinking of. Sorry, I just want to see if the dog is biting on. Oh, bone thing. Right, sorry about that. Excuse the pennies bag hanging up here behind me. I put on because they're huge big bags, I put my recycling so I can just quickly take them out to the bin. So, final fault. Now, the variable oil pump control solenoid or oil pump assembly has an open circuit. New oil pump or solenoid is required. Now, her own mechanic did say that was coming up as a fault. And he said it is quite expensive. So I'm going to let you just think of that for a moment. So it's an oil pump for the engine. So that came out at €48.02. So the grand total of all that comes to €2,981.65. Not including the €400 they want for a service. So yeah, so I sent it to my mum, God love her. I sent it to her and I said, look, ask your own mechanic to go through it and see. I mean, the outside sensor, I personally don't think that's urgent. The radio, I don't think it's urgent if she drives it enough. The oil pump I'd be worried about. So that's what she's going to do. But yeah, I was blown away. And he said to me, I'll ring you on Monday and have a chat. I said, I don't know if I want to talk to him. Sorry, I'm very hunched over or something. But yeah, I got the shock of my life. Now, I did ask him, was it dangerous drive? He said no. So I have booked the car in for the 1st July for a service because it hasn't been serviced and she needs to get it serviced. Now, her own mechanic might be able to do that. It's €400 with the dealership. And as I said, you always go down for one thing, come back with 10. So I don't know if she's going to do that. I don't know if her own mechanic can do the solenoid or the pump or whichever one needs doing. I don't know if he can do that, if he's equipped to do that. It is the mechanic she goes to, it's a garage beside his house, like, so I don't know if they'd have all the bits or the equipment to do it, so I don't know. But yeah, it was a bit of a shocker, but she's going to go up to him to get his opinion on it. At least I suppose they told us what it was. Now the only thing I have to arrange is getting the car back down to her, because I'll have to drive down and then I'll have to get the bus and the train back, which will be a bit of a pain in the arse. I might do it next week if everything goes well. See if Kerry wants to. Oh, she works Sunday, Monday. Maybe she'll have Monday off, and she could come out with me, take a spin. I don't know. I'll have to see. Obviously, there's a lot of things need to be worked out, and I've meetings going on in the background that have nothing to do with work or anything, but I just have to go to them. I've won this Thursday, and I'm absolutely bricking myself for it. But sure, look, you know, what's meant to be is meant to be. Isn't that what they say? So yeah, so that is the story of my mum's car. 3 grand worth of repairs due on it, and not including a service, which it needs. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm in shock, and I've sent it to her on WhatsApp, and I can imagine. I actually didn't want to say it to her. That sounds terrible, but I actually didn't want to break the news to her. I just genuinely didn't. So hopefully she opens it and doesn't keel over of a heart attack when she sees it. She'll probably ring me in a bit anyway and sort of go, what the hell? But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that train ride and bus ride with me. I had fun going down. I actually enjoyed it. It's a long time since I've took the bus and train, but we will be doing it all again when I figure out how I'm going to get this car home, back to her. And then she can drive it around, and then July, I think I'm going to go back down. But it's her birthday in June, so we'll have to go down in June anyway. And I think I'm taking Mr. T with me. I don't know if you remember the last time I took him on a long journey, he actually had a seizure in the car, and they said it was just the anxiety of travel. So I'm so hesitant to take him down with me. But I might do if Carol comes with me in the car, so there's 2 of us in the car, because I do have his anti-seizure medication. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourself.